In this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how I use Manara to take trades on the Forex market. I'm going to give you a complete run through so you can follow along and use Manara profitably, just like I do. So before we get started, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and don't forget to join my Telegram group, which the link is in the description below this video. So let's jump straight into it. Okay, so when we first jump into Manara, the first thing I do is check the monitor tab right here, and I have looked down my list here. You might have a lot more trades in this than I have here, because I'm quite picky on the trades that I take. You can have a quick look at my settings here. I got my pattern status on mature. I got my time frames on these ones, forex class, and these are the patterns I like to use. And then I got everything down on the bottom ticked there. So I'm not going to go through everything about setting up Manara. I've got another video of that. You can check it out on my channel. So feel free to go back and watch that video before you jump onto this one. So if there's nothing down here that I can't find any trade, I'll come up into my notifications and I start working my way through this list here. So I like to take trades which is reward to risk ratio of 3 or above. So I'll ignore the first one and I'll check out the second one here, which is odd. Australian dollar against the Canadian dollar. We're looking for a sell, which is what we've got the red arrow pointing down here, which means it's going to be a sell. We've got the bat pattern on a 15-minute time frame, and it's giving us our entry point, our take profit one. Well, when you click on it, you get 2 take profits, but I think this one's giving you the second take profit, which adds up to a 3.7 risk to reward ratio. And then you got your stop loss right there. Now it's saying it's completed at that time. So let's have a look what this trade looks like. So this is what the trade looks like right now. Okay, so what we are seeing here, we have all our these different lines. It's quite self-explanatory, really. So we've got the stop loss level up here. We've got our entry point. We've got a take profit 1 and take profit 2 down here. So what is this gray box? Now this gray box here is our, like, well, you can call it an order block, or a block where we would look to enter on this particular trade. As you can see, the price is still in there right now. But my personal preference is I like to take a trade at the actual entry point, so I can make the most of the reward to risk ratio right here, which was 3.7. So if I see this trade, this is giving me here, next thing I do, I open this up in TradingView. Now you can create a free TradingView account right here, and what you do, you'll search for the pair up in the top left, check what time frame this trade is happening on. This is happening on a 15-minute time frame, and you're in a 15-minute time frame on TradingView. So the first thing I like to do when I come onto TradingView is I like to mark out my entry, stop loss, and take profit zones. So I get the horizontal line tool, and the first one is going to be my entry point. I like to set it to black, but you can set whatever color you want. I come into Manara, and you're looking for the entry zone, which is these numbers down here. So it goes 88814, but what you can do, you can double tap on the blue line, and then you got your entry price right there. So I copy that, bring it over into TradingView. That's okay, and that's giving me my level right there. So the next one we're going to do is our stop loss style. Click on the red coordinates, go back into Manara, get your stop loss number, double click on the red line, copy that over into TradingView. Okay, and then finally we're going to do our take profit. I like to use green for take profit. Get my coordinates, and I'm going to go for take profit 2 to make the most of a trade, and I'll paste that in there, and there we have it. So we've got our levels right here. So the next thing you need to do is find the short position tool. If you haven't got the shortcuts up there, it's down here on the left hand side. You've got your short position tool right there. Click on the entry point. Let's get that right on there. Adjust your stop loss to the red line, and then the green all the way down to the green line right there. So we got 3.75 risk to reward ratio. If we come back here, it's 3.7, so it is bang on. Now what we're going to do, we're not going to jump straight into this trade, because this trade might not be valid. It might not be a good idea to take the trade. what I like to do next is take a look at what is happening with the price before that. So we're in a consolidation range at the moment where the price is just going sideways. It's not really going up or down. It's not going in any particular direction. But I do like to mark it out. So I get this here. And what I can see a zone here where price is bouncing off of. So the price is coming up, it's testing that area here. The resistance zone's coming up, testing it, come back down, it's touched again, come down, it's touched again, touch, 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 touch. So it's touching that area all the time. So I know that it's an area of resistance. So the price is likely to come up, tap this zone and come back down. And I like that. That's is giving me an extra confirmation that this trade could be valid. At the same time, I can see on the bottom here, we have our support zone. So we can see the price coming down, bouncing off this, bouncing off top. So this is like our consolidation area where the price is just going sideways, okay? But it's good to mark these out. You can see exactly what the price is doing. So looking at that, I'm quite happy that this trade is a valid one. I think the price could possibly go up to its green line into the resistance area and then come back down, okay? And that's exactly where our entry is and our stop loss is. So our entry is in the perfect position. So what I like to tell people is the trend is your friend. So we're going to try and find the overall trend of this market. So what I'm going to do is go to the 4-hour chart time frame, and I'm going to zoom out. And what I can see immediately now, I zoomed out, is that we are in a downtrend. So let's draw our trend line right here. So we a nice downwards trend. So that's an extra confirmation for me that a sell position is the right move to make right here, because we are in a downtrend and we're looking for a price to reverse within this range here, this consolidation range. So it's highly likely the price will continue to go down at some point. As you can see, it's got a long way to go to reach back up to that trend line. But looking at previous data, it's probably another trend line right here, look. So we got a touch there, we got almost a touch here, we got multiple touches here. It broke out and come back in. It's likely to come up and test that area again. So there it is, another confirmation once more this trade is probably a good one to take. So let's go back down to the 15-minute time frame. And so I'm happy with this trade. So I'm going to look to enter this trade, but I only want to enter this trade once the price comes up here and then start to come back down, okay? What I like to do, I like to use the app MT5. You can use the MT4 app if you want to, but I personally like to use the MT5 app. So I'm going to show you exactly how you're going to enter the trade on the app based on the information we got here right in front of us. So I'm going to jump onto my phone and I'm going to get it up here. Okay. So first thing you're going to do, you're going to locate the pair in the MT5 or MT4 app. You're going to tap on it and you're going to tap on trade. So you'll see a screen quite similar to this one. And what we're going to do, because we want the price to come up and activate this once it reaches the entry level and then start to come down, we're going to set ourselves a sell limit. So a sell limit is you're waiting for the price to come up just for it to reverse back down, okay? So we're going to select sell limit right there. And so these numbers here on the top, this is where you input your lot size. So the best thing to do for this one is why I use this tool here, this short position tool, is to work out how many pips is there between your entry and your stop loss. Is 13.2. I use a website called Baby Pips to use my position size calculator. So you input all your data here, what currency you're using, what's your account balance, how much you like to risk. I like to risk 1% per trade. And what is your stop loss from your entry to your take profit. So we come back here, we have a look, and it says 13.2, which is written right there. So we come back here, type it in 13.2. And then it asks you down here the current ask price. So the current ask price is technically where the price is now, but because we want to get in up here, I take this price that we want to enter on, and I take that into a position size calculator, paste it in there, and click on calculate. Now it gives you your lot sizes. I'm going for a standard lot size, which is 6.72. So I'm going to type that into the app, 6.72. So the next thing I'm going to do is go back over onto Trading View, and we're going to enter our entry point. Our price there is our entry one. So I've already copied and pasted that into here. And then we're going to set our stop loss. So we're going to double tap on the red line. I'm going to get the coordinates up, and we're going to literally copy and paste that straight in to the app like that. And then we come down to our take profit down here, copy. I'm going to paste that straight into the app, just like that. So I got all my parameters in place. I'm going to double check everything, make sure we're in a sell position. So we've got sell limit. I'm going to double check the price, make sure that's in the right place. Double check the stop loss. So the stop loss is correct, and then our take profit is correct. So once I'm happy with all that, all you need to do is press place. There it is. Now we're waiting for the price to come up, tap that area, and then come straight down to our take profit. So that is how I use Manara to help me find trade ideas. So it's very important to realize that this is a trade idea platform. I'm going to talk more about that right now. Stop sharing my screen. So as I mentioned just then, this is a trade idea system. It is not signals. So every time a trade idea comes through on Manara, you're not going to take it like it's a signal thing. You know, it's coming, I'm going to enter this one. You can't just enter any of these trades blindly. So when you open up Manara, you can have a look at the page. You can have a look if it's a sell or buy. Then you're going to do some basic analysis, and you're going to go into Trading View, and you're going to check the overall trend. Is it support and resistance levels, to try and give you extra confirmation that what Manara is telling you to do is the right thing. Okay, so I might do a bit more training on that, how to do like basic chart analysis. So that will probably be my next video for you guys. I think you find it really helpful. So if you enjoyed this video, if you found it really helpful, yeah, just do me a massive favor, hit subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. And don't forget to join my Telegram group. You can have direct access to me, ask me any question you want. There's a great community there. We're very active, and yeah, we're making money together. So join our Telegram group, subscribe, like the button, and I'll see you in the next button. And I meant to say, I'll see you in the next video. I don't know what I was going to say there. See you in the next video.